Respected Principal Father, esteemed guest speaker, Professor Dr. A.T. Francis, teachers and my dear friends, a very pleasant morning to all of you. On behalf of St. Dominic's Academy, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you to this online interactive session organized as a part of Library Week 2025 celebrations. Today's program is based on the theme Reading and Libraries in the Digital Era, Why They Still Matter. We are honored to have with us an eminent academician, Professor Dr. A.T. Francis, who will be interacting with us today. To begin the program, I now invite our Principal Father to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. It's a matter of great joy for me to address this online gathering. And I'm very happy our Department of Library, in connection with the Library Week celebration, conducting this online session. Though Library Week was supposed to be in the month of September, we could not have, but we are planning to conduct and the Library Week this time. And the purpose of our Library Week celebration itself is to motivate our students for reading more and more books. In today's era, when we have all social media, um, everything in our hands through the mobile or the other technology, but the habit of reading is very important. And I think somewhere I have read the one who reads more lives thousands of years than the one who reads never in life. One who never reads in life lives only once, but the person who reads more books lives 1,000 years. I think while reading, we get lot of inspiration, and it help us to grow. It will help us to develop our own personality, our own philosophical thinking, etc. So there are a lot of advantages for reading. And this session and also the activities connected with the Library Week celebration, of course, it will be motivating for all of us. And I am thankful and extremely happy that we have a eminent person as our resource person for our today's webinar. Professor Dr. A.T. Francis is the professor and the chief librarian and the head of the Department of Library and Research Documentation in the Amala Institute of Medical Science, Thrissur, DSR. We are really indebted to you. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation, for motivating our students. It's my pleasure with my students. I do wholeheartedly welcome you to this webinar, and I am quite sure we will be benefiting from this session. Hearty welcome, dear sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Father.
Also, my dear students, welcome you all to this session. Maybe a special experience for you. Listening to an eminent personality who is very expert in the library science, who is daily dealing with the Department of Library. Of course, it will be a motivational session for each of you. Get benefit from it. Listen to sir, and let it be a motivational session. And through you, our other students are also going to benefit. So also welcome you all my students to this session, and wish everybody all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your thoughtful and inspiring words. Now, it's my privilege to invite our guest speaker, Professor Dr. A.T. Francis, to address the gathering and share his insights on today's topic. Sir, the platform is yours.
Okay, thank you, Father. Thank you, dear students. I am also very much delighted to address you in this occasion. Are you? I'm audible properly?
Yes.
Okay. This National Library Week started from November 14 to 20. Today is the end of the date. Actually, there was a meeting in India, 1912, Indian Library meeting, a conference as conducted. And that has started the formation of Indian Library Association, Indian Library Association. One thing contributed to the celebration of this National Library Week is this one. And another one is to commemorate the father of library and information science, Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. Professor Dr. S.R. Ranganathan was a professor of mathematics in Madras University. In 1923, he has been appointed as the university librarian in Madras University. At that time, the university was administering by British people. There was no course in library science in India at that time, and he sent to UK for undergoing a training in library science, not library and information science. Later, that name has been changed as library and information science. So he went to UK. After training, he joined in Madras University and take up the charge of the University Library of Madras University. There are mainly 2-3 types of libraries: school library, college library, and university library under the category of academic library. School library is mainly dealing with information or reading materials. College library and university library is dealing with information as well as generation of information, production of new knowledge. Actually, I am very much delighted. Your Jisen sir is very much worked for conducting this session. For the last more than 1 month, he was trying, contacting me how to arrange a program like this or anything else. Let me introduce myself. I am this Amala Institute of Medical Sciences is formed under the CMI, that is Congregation of Mary Immaculate, a lay congregation, a priest congregation established in Kerala, now spread to more than 60 countries. This CMI congregation is running more than 2,000 institutions in India. 2 universities in Bangalore, that is Christ University, Bangalore, and Vishwa University in Bangalore, and 1 medical college, that is Amala Institute of Medical Sciences, and now I am working. Before joining in Amala Institute of Medical Sciences 3 years back, I was working in Rajagiri College of Social Sciences under the same management in Ernakulam. For 2 years in Rajagiri College of Social Sciences as Professor and HOD, Department of Library and Information Science. Before that, I was the University Librarian. I was working in Kerala Agriculture University and Kerala Agriculture University 28 years as a research guide and postgraduate teacher and librarian. Even before that, I was working in DRDO. I hope many of us heard about ISRO, DRDO, CSIR, ICIR, etc. DRDO means Defense Research and Development Organization. Have you heard about missiles and underwater systems? Can you say the name of any missile in India? Can you say? Any missile in India? Name of any missile in India?
Agni, Varun.
Yes. Agni, Thrissur, and there are several missiles we have developed. This Agni missile has been developed by DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, under the leadership of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Have you heard about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam? Yes, I admire him. He was our president of India. I admire him. Then a president of India, I admire him as a research scientist, missile scientist, a technocrat like that. He has given a lot of impetus for our military, that is defense systems and security systems. The present range of Agni missile is 8,000 kilometer. 8,000 kilometer, you can imagine. And last month, India has developed a system that missiles can be launched or used or applied from trains. That means Indian rail system is very much widespread, and we can use these missiles for the security purposes even from trains. So here I am very much happy to address you on library and reading in the context of digital era. Digital era, when there is a confusion or a misconcept among people, also among students and parents, that digital technology has reduced the importance of reading or something else. I don't think like that. The importance of reading still continue. That is, reading is what we mean. That is, it is an activity of acquiring knowledge, existing knowledge. That is the reading. So without reading, maybe reading from paper, reading from computer, or reading from laptop or something else. Or in the case of disabled persons, reading becomes hearing, mainly hearing or braille literature or something else. So reading is extremely important in the case of any student, teacher, or any person. So I have mentioned about school library, college library, and university library. In the same way, other two categories libraries as one is public library and the other one is research libraries, special libraries. A library specially meant for blind persons, blind students or something. It is known as Braille library. A library meant for research, defense library, ISRO library, atomic energy library. These libraries, agriculture libraries, these libraries may be known as research libraries or special libraries. So here, reading is an activity to acquire whatever knowledge we have developed till now. That is the activity. That is the process of reading. So without reading, whether it is in a paper-based reading or computer-based reading, phone-based reading or smartphone-based reading, whatever it may be, reading is essential. And there is confusion that when digital technologies has evolved, there is no need for reading. But it is a very total misconception. Reading still continue till the end of the environment or nature, so including our mankind. So public libraries are meant for normally most of the persons will be away from schools, colleges, or universities around 30 years of age. After 30 years of age, I am very much lucky that I am still continuing in a college or as a part of university. But most of the people, 99% of the people will be away from school after 18 years, away from college or 20 or 23 years, and away from university even after PhD. So these public libraries are meant for those who are away from universities. The public libraries should support the readers or persons or citizens or residents till the death of that person. That means public libraries as a vast concept that is to cater to the needs of all people in the society. That is public library. So here, someone has argued that when the digital technologies evolved, no need for any book, even print books. Let me give an example. That is, I don't know whether you have heard about an author, Benjamin in Kerala, that is Malayalam. He wrote a book, Adu Jeevitham. Adu Jeevitham means, Adu means God life or God days. He wrote a book in 2018. And that book has received more than 10 lakhs books in 17 years. 70 years. It has 251 editions. 251 editions has been printed. That is printed book. Adu Jeevitham, that is God days. And another author, Nimna Vijay, I don't know, you may be knowing. And Nimna Vijay is another author in Kerala or Malayalam. She wrote Ettavum Priyapetta Ennod. That means that's a book they named Ettavum Priyapetta Ennod. She wrote that, published this book in 2023, just 2 years back. And this book has got that is 56 editions, 26 editions with 5 lakhs books. 5 lakhs books. If reading and even printed books are removing from the society, how this much editions of the Adu Jeevitham or this much editions of copies of Ettavum Priyapetta Ennod will be coming. That means even in digital era, people are reading print books. People are reading printed materials also. So digital library, in the digital era, there are a lot of newspapers in Kerala. At 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, most of the homes are collecting newspaper in print form itself, not in digital form, print form itself. But in the case of research information, journals, that is journals containing research articles, in that area, only 99% of the materials are in digital form. That means that is the copies of articles coming in or publishing are lakhs and crores. And to process this information, multiple crores of research information, to process this information, we are heavily using this digital information and digital libraries. So here, reading, whether it is print reading or it is digital reading or braille reading, reading is very much essential. If you know the life of very, very eminent personalities, whether it is in political or it is in business or it is in spiritual, we will see that reading is very much important, and these persons, eminent personalities, highly reading personalities. This that is Amala Institute of Medical Sciences was established by the leadership of Father Gabriel. Father Gabriel, a father. This library is named after the Father Gabriel. He got sugar. That is, he was diabetic at the age of 33, and he died at the age of 104. That means without knowledge, without reading, he could not live even after 50 years of death. He affected diabetic at 33 years, and he lived up to 104 with the knowledge and reading capacity. So this CMI congregation, I have told that Congregation of Mary Immaculate, this congregation as started by another father, Chavara Kuriakos Elias, Chavara Kuriakos Elias, to remove the darkness of illiteracy. To remove the darkness of illiteracy, that means illiteracy create lot of miserables to the persons and the society and the community. Our society is strongly marching towards a sustainable society. What is the sustainability? The most important characteristics of a sustainable society is peace. In the modern era, the peace is reducing. I don't know the reason for that. I found one reason for that. The lack of right knowledge is there. reason for reducing peace in the society. People are marching for acquiring knowledge. Knowledge means not the right knowledge only. Knowledge has 4 planes. One plane is data, second plane is information, third plane is concept is knowledge, fourth one is wisdom. That is data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. Suppose I am giving you some data today. Temperature was 20 degree. Yesterday was 18 degree. The day before yesterday was 19 degree. In that way, that's we can deduce that today is the having more higher temperature. That is known as information. If the data is processed to communicate, that data is become information, and this information communicated. I am giving you some information to you regarding reading, library, and librarian, and this you are getting some knowledge. That is, suppose I am communicating to you 10 units of information. Some of you are getting full information or as knowledge. Some of you are getting 9 or 8 or 6 or like that. If you are getting 6, you got first class. If you are getting 7.5 or 8, you are getting distinction. If you are getting 9 or more, you will be getting full A plus or full A1 like that. So this conceived information is known as knowledge, and this conceived knowledge is you are applying in the societal plane according to your will and pleasure, according to your culture, according to your understanding, and the information you are applying in a societal plane is known as wisdom. So if the person is applying in an antisocial way, it creates damage to the society, also damage to the individual. You may be knowing a place in Ernakulam, that is an Ernakulam district. One IAS person has built a flyover bridge in Ernakulam, costing rupees 48.5 crores. So IAS person, very knowledgeable person, very reputed job in the society, and he constructed under the leadership of this person has constructed a bridge costing rupees 48.5 crores some 6 years back. After started transportation, the bridge has collapsed. An inquiry found that he has not used adequate steel and adequate cement in construction, and the bridge has been reconstructed, costing rupees 18.5 crores under the leadership of E. Sridharan. You may be knowing another personality, E. Sridharan, who is he is also known as Metro Man. He built many metro railways in India. Hence, he is known as, he is an engineer. He constructed Pamban Bridge in Chennai. He is known as Metro Man. He rebuilt this bridge, costing rupees 18.5 crores. And this IAS person has been arrested and jailed too for more than 1 year. That means if we are not applying our knowledge in the right way, it will be detrimental to the individual as well as to the family and to the society. So that is the importance of reading. So to excel in any profession, or to be studentship or researchship or something else, reading is very much essential. So with this introductory remark, that is Dr. S. R. Ranganathan, the father of library and information science. He has been awarded the Padma Shri Award. In the same way, Father Gabriel, who has been responsible, he has built this, established this Amala Institute of Medical Sciences, Christ College, Erinyak, Thrissur, Aloysius College, Thrissur, and several institutions. He also conferred with the Padma Bhushan Award of the Government of India. So Dr. Sarangathan's principle was books are he has built 5 principles of library, 5 laws of library science. One law is books are for use. Second one is library book. Every reader his book. Every book its reader. Save the type of the reader. Library is a growing organism. That means the knowledge, when the knowledge grows according to research, as per research, many knowledge will come, and all this knowledge should be utilized for creating or generating new knowledge. That is known as research. So as a student, you have the responsibility to acquire knowledge, maximum knowledge that has been available in the world, knowledge available in the world. It should be, you should continue acquiring more knowledge, and you should do research. Or many persons be an administrator, with good administrator, not like the IAS person I have indicated. Should be a medical professional, maybe an administrator, maybe a manager, maybe a farmer, businessman with ethics. So this is the importance of reading. That is, data should be converted into information. Information can be converted into knowledge, and this knowledge should be applied in the society with ethics and philosophy and ethics, like that, for a sustainable society. If peace is not established in a society, is established in an individual, it will be very highly detrimental to the individual, family, and society. So acquisition of knowledge should be the aim of all students, and after becoming a scientist or researcher or administrator, this knowledge should be applied properly. With this introductory remarks, I am passing this mic to you for your questions or doubts or clarification, something else. Please.
Thank you very much, sir, for your enriching and meaningful talk. We'll now move to the question and answer session, where selected students will interact with our guest speaker. So now I invite our first student, Ananya, to ask her questions.
Some schools have library periods just for issuing books. How can schools use this period more meaningfully?
Actually, issue and return of books only one aspect of a library out of 1,000 aspects, 1,000 activities of a library. It is a very conventional activity that book can be issued out for home reading and returned back after. That is only one aspect. Actually, library can organize multiple activities. Multiple activities means cultural events, competitions, and providing prizes, encouraging means. I have just after completing my library science, I have done first M.Com in 1984. After M.Com, I have done library science. Immediately, I have been posted in Government Medical College, Thrissur itself, for 6 months. And later, I have been appointed as the librarian in Jawaharlal Nehru College, Lakshadweep, Kavarati. While making an interview for that selection, the principal professor asked me how to improve the reading habit in a college library. Because the reason was that in Lakshadweep at that time, the reading habit was very less. And I have explained that there are a lot of extension activities can be used in a library. There is no limit for a library, because for a physics teacher, he or she should be limited in physics 90%. And chemistry teacher will be limited in chemistry 90 or 95%. Mathematics teacher will be limited in mathematics only, most probably. Then, of course, 10% or 20% he can deviate from that mathematics or chemistry or English or something else. But in the case of library, is dealing with all knowledge, physics, chemistry, mathematics, literature, art, medicine, all aspects of knowledge are dealing. Only one person, one teacher dealing with all knowledge, all subjects, and he has to cater to the needs of from peon or sweeper to the principal. That means all information or knowledge should be transmitted from peon or sweeper to the principal or manager. That means the library is the most important aspect. That is why our S. Radhakrishnan, that is the former president of India, has asked, as explained in Education Commission report, the library is the heart of any education institution. That means you please imagine if library is not working well, that means institution is not working well. If our heart has collapsed in a second, what will happen? Then the person will be collapsing. So in the same way, library should conduct multiple programs, seminars, discussions, book exhibitions. In Amala Institute of Medical Sciences, we have organized a topical book exhibition, small book exhibition. We were conducting a 3-day National Book Festival every year. In the same way, in all aspects, in all events can be conducted under the leadership of a library with the help of students and teachers to attract to the library. That is, books are for use. I have mentioned 5 laws of library science. Books are for use. Some 100 years back, books cannot were giving for using because the books were very precious than jewelry or something else. So at that time, printing was very costly. 100 years or 150 years back, books were completely chained in shelves. So that is first law of library science, to attract users to the library. Oh, this is the library. Oh, the books are laying here. So every student, teacher, or principal or manager should be attracted to the library. That is the importance of library and activities. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Our next student is Rishabh to ask his questions.
Okay.
When everything is available online, is reading still important for gaining real knowledge?
Why not? If it is available online, then why you are going to college or school? It will be available in your home. You ask the Google. Google will tell everything, whether it is right or not. It is available in your home. It is available in your dining room. It is available in your that is kitchen. So if it is available, all information is available online. You need not go to school, college, or hotel. That is not the life. That is not the education. Education means that is Winston Churchill opined that it is the integral formation of a student, not just equipping with a lot of information, just filling the person with information. Not that is not education. Education is the integral formation of a student. So if it is available online, two problems. One is you are using only online, you are missing a library life or school life or campus life. So you may be knowing the seriousness of COVID, that is COVID-19. There was no such a disease heard else even before. So everywhere, everyone was locked in home. That is lockdown. You cannot go to school, college, or even for farming. That is, transportation is blocked. Entire flight, train, bus, every activity is in standstill. That is to block the spread of this pandemic. So then started online. Students will be given the smartphones and students and teachers has told that, oh, now online is very much good, and in future online will be the order of the society. Then there will not be any school, college, or library like that. Then immediately after 5-6 months, people asked to open, even students, kids asked, open the school, open the school, open the college, like that. That means life is very much different from online. So online has its own good advantages, but offline is also needed. Offline also needed. So to get a life, the student life or campus life, regular reading, meeting people, discussing persons, interacting with others, that is it's an integral formation of a student. To form a person integrally, we need campus life, we need physical libraries. In Kerala, more than 100 good libraries. A good library means you cannot imagine what do you mean by good. That is, I have studied in St. Thomas College, Thrissur. They have built 50,000 square feet library, 50,000 square feet library, air conditioned library. Kerala Agriculture University Library is 55,000 square feet library, very built, 4-floored library. So all university libraries and college libraries are under renovation, even in the digital era. That means we want to give life, campus life, to the students, teachers, researchers, and scientists. That is the importance of, even in the digital era. Why we are maintaining dining room, why we are maintaining a drawing room or hall, that is to give a family life. If we can avoid dining room, everyone can take food to their bedroom, then automatically the communication will be closing, family life will be blocking. Such life is not good for an individual or for a society. That is why the persons has asked to open the school, college, or something else. The digital era, of course, digital era has a lot of advantages. That is, within a click, Google will give a lot of information. The problem with the digital information available through internet, the problem is that it has a lot of quality problems. Whether the quality is good or not, who will give the answer? But in the case of a library, only quality material will be arranged in a library. But in Google, you will get a lot of negative information, that is antisocial information. Some antisocial elements can come into the mind of persons. That is, in even digital era, conventional libraries will continue.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for my doubts. Now I will hand it to Archana.
Okay.
Sir, do you really think reading improves or changes someone's behavior or way of thinking?
Of course, I have already told that the person should be integrally formed from school or college. That is, the integral formation of a student is very much important. Just not equipping with a lot of information. Information passing, any can even Google, or there is no need for any teachers in the world if we are adopting the digital, that is online teaching or learning. That means one server, powerful server of Google or some other is more than enough to teach the persons. That is not education. In any case, that is character formation. I have told that data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. Up to gathering information and knowledge, there is no problem. If the knowledge is not properly gained, that I have given the example of an IAS person, not only one, there are many examples of an IAS person. Suppose a train driver, that is loco pilot, get mad. The train is carrying 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 people, and that mad engine driver thinks that we can block on the bridge of a very big bridge, that what will happen? Suddenly stopping, braking that train will bring the train to the river or even to the sea. He will that will lose the entire life of the person. That is, character is much more important than anything. That is conversion of knowledge into wisdom. If we are not able to convert the knowledge into proper wisdom, you take the case of one plane crash that is in Gujarat. More than 250 persons, including some medicos, has been died. I don't know what is the reason, but someone are arguing that it is because of the action of the pilot. That means more than 250 persons has been died. Few days back, many explosions has happened in Delhi and Kashmir. Maybe due to the character of the individuals. So character formation is very much important. That is the integral formation of a student. That is conversion of knowledge into wisdom is very much important.
Thank you, sir. Now I will like to Arnav to ask this question.
Okay.
So, what kind of digital platforms would you like to recommend students to use safely and wisely for learning?
Modern library system is a hybrid mode. Not only library, all activities are in hybrid mode. Hybrid means even cars are in hybrid mode. Hybrid mode means we can use petrol as well as electric power. That is hybrid mode. If we are using only petrol, only single mode. If we are using a diesel, single mode. Hybrid mode, two types of power we are using, mainly representing electric plus petrol. So in the same way, education is also in hybrid mode now. We can take information or knowledge through libraries, through teachers, and also we can absorb knowledge through online mode also. While taking online information, we should be very clear that we should be able to evaluate, gather information and analyze information and evaluate information and apply information. That is information literacy. This process is known as information literacy. If we are not able to use the modern technologies, we will be very back in this area. So in the same way, hybrid mode of learning or teaching, this is a hybrid mode. You are using an online platform. But to start with reading, my opinion is using paper media. If we are using, many mothers are using to feed the small kids in front of computer or smartphone or TV. If the kid is not taking food, mother may give a smartphone. Then this kid may be interested in seeing the picture in the smartphone, and that kid may take more and more food. But that system is very unscientific, and the kid will be more attuned, will be very much inclined to do these technologies. So my opinion is that my experience is also that reading, that speed of reading can be attained by reading conventional media, paper media. So I suggest you to use in the beginning, use this conventional media, that's paper media, and after getting reading skill, speed of reading, and other general concepts, you can switch over to hybrid mode. That is my opinion.
Thank you, sir, for clearing my doubt. Now I will hand it over to Bhumika.
Yes, sir. Now is it audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sir, I have to ask, Kerala is known for having a strong reading culture. How do public libraries in Kerala contribute to this even in the digital age?
Actually, in Kerala is marching ahead in many aspects. That is good reading habit, good health system, good income. The major reason is that the education, that is what I have told about Chavara Kuriakose Elias, a father. While he was a priest, he argued for that is Pallikkoppam Pallikoda. Palli means church. Pallikkoppam Pallikoda. Pallikoda means school. That is every church should have a school. That means education should be imparted from the very younger age, from the very beginning to all persons. That only can eradicate illiteracy, eradicate some antisocial elements, eradicate some other unscientific activities like that. So, Chavara Kuriakose Elias, that is the in the same way, many other persons like that, sort of social reformers contributed to Kerala education and health. And moreover, after getting education, good education, comparatively good education, many persons went outside India, especially European countries, America, Gulf countries, for getting job and employment and income. That has further contributed to the growth of Kerala. So, but in the case of public libraries, public library means it should be public road. I don't know, no person should pay to use that road, not toll roads. That is, public roads should be available free to all. But in Kerala, there are more than 10,000 public libraries. Actually, the name is public, but these libraries are private libraries run by private individuals who are interested to spread of education and information. Actually, the public libraries should be free to all, run by the government from the tax collected only for the public libraries. There is, in the world, there is only one aspect, that is public libraries are specifically taxing. There is only one aspect. Specifically, everybody is paying for public libraries. India, Kerala also is paying for public libraries. Every person, every resident in Kerala are paying for public libraries as tax. No other aspect for everybody is paying. But the libraries in Kerala, that is 10,000 libraries in Kerala, though named as public libraries, actually they are private libraries. But there is one library in Kerala, that's in Trivandrum Public Libraries, now also known as a State Central Library. This is a public library run by the government of Kerala. All other libraries are private libraries, though we are paying. The library services, even in Kerala, are not public library services, though we are paying. That is the situation. But the reason for the high literacy, high education, people are moving in Kerala. there are 16,000 schools in Kerala run by the government of Kerala or state government. But none of the these schools are having right libraries and qualified librarian, library education teacher. So what is happening consequently, the students and parents are moving from this state controlled schools to CBSE schools, ICSE schools, IB schools for the sake of getting quality education, quality formation of a student or person. So that is the situation. Some 30 years back, state schools are having 55 lakhs of students and 3.5 lakhs of teachers. Now it has came down to around 30 lakhs, and all these students have been shifted to CBSE schools, ICSE schools, and IB, international baccalaureate students. That is, there was only less than 10 schools in Kerala 30 years back or 40 years back. Now CBSE school, ICSE schools, IB schools are having more than 2,000 schools in Kerala are running with full students. That is the importance of reading. If there is no reading, the individual will be failing. If there is no reading and right acquisition of knowledge, institution will be failing. That is, schools are almost worth of closing.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to pass it to Yash.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, I wanted to ask that how can teachers help in bringing back the reading habit among students?
It's a very good question. Actually, teachers and parents are the very determining factor to bring the students to the world of knowledge or world of information. I told that I was working in DRDO. I was working in DRDO. Do you know what is the designation of librarians in DRDO? Anyone can say? In DRDO or ISRO or CSIR like that? Anyone can say the designation of librarians in DRDO?
Excuse me, sir?
What is the designation of librarian? That is, teachers are designated as primary teacher, upper primary teacher, higher secondary teacher, in colleges, assistant professor, associate professor, professor, senior professor, like that. In a research institution like a DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, what is the designation of a librarian in DRDO?
Maybe like professor, like.
No. Some universities are professor, but in universities, in assistant librarian, assistant professor, deputy librarian, associate professor, professor, and university librarian or deans and directors. But in the research institutions, the designation of librarians are different. Let me say, the designation of librarians in DRDO, ISRO, it is a scientific assistant. After 5 years, he becomes scientist. That is at par with the teachers or scientists in other fields. That is a scientist. So while I was working in DRDO, I shifted to Kerala Agriculture University. My intention was that after 2 years, I can return back to DRDO. That was my plan. At that time, I have admitted my daughter in a school. 2 reasons. One, to join in a school. One reason is that where the library is having, that is a CBSE school. Another thing was that English will be there. English education properly. Not only English, all language should be better. So one important category that the parents are very much eager to bring their children in a better way. And also the teachers have the big role. Big role. Teachers means including librarians have big role to bring the students to the library and the world of reading and knowledge. So teachers can force the, to some extent, force the students to go to library. They will say that I have a smartphone, I have computer, I have digital library, of course, but the reading, speed of reading, the quality of reading should be is highly associated with conventional reading. So teachers can give assignments to the students to go to the library, meet the library education teacher, and how to use the library and like that. So here, teachers have, I strongly believe that parents and teachers have a big role. And I also taken a membership in Thrissur Public Library. After school hours or college hours, we can use this public library. Actually, though it is public, not public library, we have to pay there. That is different, but using a library and getting membership in a public library will cater to the from 0 age to till the death of a person. That is a big role of parents and teachers bringing the students or kids to the world of knowledge and libraries.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I want to ask which is your favorite personal book?
Actually, I am not reading strongly on, not depend on books. My favorite reading is newspaper reading. My favorite book is Adu Jeevitham, that is God Days, and that is Benjamin, that is a great author, visited Amala a few months back to inaugurate the reading day during June. And this is Adu Jeevitham is my favorite book. And another book that is just missed that its name. I will tell. So my advice to you is you have to read at least 2 newspapers daily. 2 newspapers, at least 2. And you can have a reading habit of reading. If you are confident or expertise in English, you can English. But otherwise, you have to imbibe English knowledge also, along with Hindi or Malayalam or something else. So language expertise is very much important. Then only you can communicate, even in mathematics, even in engineering, even in medicine. So communication or transferring information from one person to another person, that is teaching. So you have to read. Reading books will give you a lot of vision about persons, about culture, about countries. You need not go to visit USA to get the information about USA. Now the modern world is giving a lot of multimedias to give information on media. But in the same way, a book can give a lot of inner understanding. If I am reading Adu Jeevitham today, if you are reading next month, it will give more another information, another vision. So reading books very much important. So my favorite book is Adu Jeevitham.
Thank you, sir, for patiently answering all our questions and sharing such valuable insights.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or doubts?
No more.
Respected guest speaker, principal father, teachers, and dear students. On behalf of St. Dominic's Academy, I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to Professor Dr. A.T. Francis for accepting our invitation and for sharing his valuable knowledge with us today. Sir, Your words have truly inspired us and strengthened our understanding of the importance of reading and libraries in this digital age. We also thank our Principal Father for his constant guidance and support, all teachers for their cooperation, and our students for their active participation. Thank you all.
Okay, I am very much delighted to have interaction with you, especially Jason sir. Your Jason Joseph sir has taken a lot of pain to arrange this one because he is a real librarian who are bringing responsible to bring all the students, all the teachers, even principal and manager to the world of knowledge and libraries. So my simple request to you students that that is one definition given by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam personally to me, that is knowledge, about knowledge. I was working in DRDO Kochi, Ernakulam. I had the opportunity to visit personally, and when I am coming from library department, he given an advice that you library scientists should be able to give all information required by other scientists, and given a definition that knowledge, if you are able to note down, please note down, knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, harmony at home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. Are you note down? Maybe in mind. I will say again that this is a definition. That is Dr. Kalam, was telling this definition always in all his talks, all his teachings, all his advices. Let me repeat. Knowledge, if anyone can, after I will say 3 times, if anyone can say this definition, we'll give a special prize from the school.
Yes, sir.
Yes, without reading, you should say from your mind. I shall repeat 3 times. Once I already given. Knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, harmony at home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. I hope many of you might have received 80%. I'll repeat again. You should not read from the writing. You should read from your mind. That is righteousness. Righteousness is very much important. Don't mind, let it be a failing or not success. I am repeating 3rd time. Knowledge. I told about the knowledge, data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. This is the correct definition. Knowledge, 3rd time. Knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, harmony at home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. Who can give from mind? Righteousness, please mind righteousness. Anyone?
So knowledge is a combination of thinking, righteousness, and courage, and creativity leads to thinking, and thinking leads to knowledge, and righteousness is very good practice.
And it leads to peace and harmony
Peace
in
and
the
harmony,
society.
Only 60%. 60%, okay, first class. Anyone else? I shall repeat once again. Knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, harmony at home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. Peace in the world. Who can give?
So,
Okay.
knowledge is of uh,
Knowledge is the combination of creativity and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking leads to knowledge. When there is righteousness in the society, there is order in the nation and harmony and peace in the society.
60% only. Let me last once again. Knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, harmony at home, order in the nation, and peace in the world. Can anyone? Improved version?
Knowledge is the combination of creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. When there is righteousness, there is beauty in character, peace in world, honor in nation, and harmony at home.
Okay, 90%. Okay, now I am closing. These 3 persons, Jason sir, request the principal to give 3 books, either Wings of Fire or any other books to these students as a token of appreciation and prize. 60 to 90% they have performed well. Okay, thank you all. This words Dr. Kalam has taken from a Tamil classic, that is Tamil classic. Tirukkural. There is a Tamil classic, Tirukkural. You can read more. Okay, thank you for giving me a chance to meet you. I am really indebted to your Jason sir, also Father Principal and management or other teachers. You please use the library and give excellence and wisdom. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.